Okay, real talk, it's 2025 and Samsung's next heavyweight, the Galaxy S26 Ultra, is starting to leak like a faucet. But instead of shaking up the internet, these early leaks feel more like a familiar tune on repeat. Let's kick things off with the battery, or, well, the lack of change there. Yep, according to the latest info, Samsung's sticking with the same battery size we saw last year. No surprise jump, no fast charging revolution, just the same old juice pack. But wait, there's more, or maybe not. But before the deep dive into the video, a quick reality check. Over 98% of you watching right now aren't subscribed. That's wild. Hitting that button doesn't just grow this channel. It genuinely keeps me motivated to keep digging, scripting, and dropping the best leaks and updates before anyone else. If you made it this far, chances are you're into it. So why not make it official? Thanks, and let's dive in. New details are out about the telephoto camera, and it's kind of a rerun. Galaxy Club reports that the S26 Ultra is set to feature a 50-megapixel telephoto shooter with 5x optical zoom. PDF, OAS, same sensor size, same pixel size. Basically the exact same setup we've already seen on the S25 Ultra and the S24 Ultra. Yes, that's 3 years in a row with the same lens. Samsung, blink twice if you were in a creative block. Now before we start yawning too hard, there's a glimmer of hope. Rumor has it that Samsung might still toss in a second telephoto lens, and maybe, just maybe, that's where the magic's hiding. Remember those whispers about a 200-megapixel ISO sensor being used for telephoto? That one hasn't been ruled out yet, so we're keeping our hopes alive. As for the rest of the camera system, well, it's another round of déjà vu. The 50-megapixel ultra-wide from the S25 Ultra is likely making the comeback, and the main sensor? Still rocking the 200-megapixel beast. Don't get me wrong. These are still top-tier sensors, but if you were hoping for something bold and brand new, this might not scratch that itch. There's some talk of a few under-the-hood upgrades, though. Variable aperture might be making a return, and we could see slimmer camera modules to give the phone a more polished look. That'd be a nice touch, but again, none of this is confirmed, so maybe keep that salt shaker nearby. Now here's the bigger picture. The S26 Ultra will be squaring off against Apple's iPhone 17 Pro Max. And if Apple delivers serious camera upgrades, Samsung better not show up with copy-paste specs. Because let's be honest, flagship prices deserve flagship excitement, not just recycled parts with a new name tag. So here's the question. Is Samsung playing it a little too safe this year, or are they banking on the if it ain't broke, don't fix it strategy? I want to know what you think. Are you cool with a refined version of last year's phone, or do you expect more, like real innovation? Drop your thoughts in the comments, let's talk about it. And hey, if more leaks start surfacing, you already know I'll be back to break them down. Until then, stay sharp, stay techie, and I'll catch you in the next one.